let's start with your assessment of China's economic outlook. How do you see the trajectory?
Well, post the pandemic reopening, the rebound, was perceived to below expectation. So definitely there are some headwinds facing Chinese economy. So at this point in time, I think the markets are still quite, bearish. About 2023, but even for 2024, I think the markets are pretty cautious. However, I believe Chinese economy could surprise on the upside.
You mean there is still potential for upside in 2024? What could be the growth drivers?
So the growth drivers would be really private sector domestic demand. First and foremost is really Chinese middle class consumption. That should be the principal engine to drive Chinese economy. But for one reason, that engine wasn't really firing at its full capacity.
Yeah.
The second is really private sector investment. Again, because of some uncertainty, that has also not as strong as it could be. So, the third is really the innovation, right? So that will drive productivity, efficiency gains. So with the private consumption, private investment, and innovation, I think Chinese economy could outperform relative to expectation, which is kind of low right now. And not only for 2024, actually beyond, over mid-term and the long term. So I'm still quite confident. Chinese economy, has a really, really strong growth prospect.
Earlier you mentioned innovation and technology as a key driver of China's growth. So for the private sector, what opportunities do you see for them to invest and for entrepreneurship, or in particularly artificial intelligence?
Well, China is such a continental economy. There's so many bright spots, right? So generative AI, AI, you mentioned definitely is one of the very, very big, very dynamic, very attractive opportunities. But I would also say, like climate, right? Climate action. So there are, incredibly innovative, high quality companies in China, whether it's on renewable energy or on EV, on battery, or carbon mitigation. So, if you're interested in the climate opportunities, then China probably has most those investable opportunities, than anywhere else. And then, earlier I mentioned the middle class, consumption. So, any products or services that can meet the demands, needs, expectations of, my estimation is like 750 million Chinese middle class consumers, right?
Yeah.
Then, of course, China is irresistible. So, there's so many opportunities, right? For China, it's just hard to, to put one. It really depends on what you are focused on, whether it's AI or climate, consumer retail, I would say also healthcare, So, just the list goes on and on.